Hello and welcome to another episode in the ongoing saga to get this teleprinter to do all the things that it's supposed to do whilst also connected to the internet. So last time we got all of our interface electronics connected, built up and connected, and it didn't work. We printed weird kind of, like, not the things we were trying to print, and they were all very up. Yeah, we've rotated it through 90 degrees or something, it seems. So we're still not quite sure what the problem is or how we're going to fix it, but we've got some ideas. And so one of the things we're going to do is Mike has brought in another bench power supply so that we can try giving the interface electronics so up to 6 amps at 12 volts rather than the 2 amps we were giving it before, just in case we want to give it more. Maybe it just needs more power and it'll all magically work. That would be nice. And actually the ESP wasn't firing up very well, so we're also looking at swapping to this is the old one that we swapped the regulator on last time, because that had ceased to be a regulator and started to be a 33 ohm resistor, which is not that useful. So maybe we should swap another ESP in just to be on the safe side. So yeah, it's gonna be a relatively short one today, I suspect, because it's already mid-afternoon, because it's Maker Day here at Liverpool. And so we've been busy kind of, showing people laser cutters and getting them to make things and stuff like that. It's quieting down a little bit now, so we'll get some time to crack on with this. It's going to be a relatively short one.
Late update. I connected the laptop to the ESP32 board, all powered up through the bench power supply, left side to 30 volts and 12 volts on the right side. That should all be good. And with the paper carriage open, we should see when the hammer hits the letter, this bit being the part that selects which letter should be struck on the next cycle, and the pins down here that are selected by the solenoid. So with the motor on, powered before, the letters R and Y, we're turning up letters S and Z on the paper out by 1, each letter out by 1 letter. So letter R would send a letter S and letter Y would send a letter Z. So to demonstrate this, we'll send a letter R from the laptop and observe that the correct pins are set on this barrel. I can't remember the name of each part of the teleprinter. Let's power it on and test that. I'll start with letter R and then letter Y, and we should see that the pins will be set high and low alternately for each letter. Let's power that up. Letter R, and sending now. And it's probably not going to turn out well on the camera, but that is now rotated to letter S. So despite the correct bit pattern being sent, it sets the wrong letter to be pressed onto the paper. Letter Y, send letter Y. Now the bit pattern should be alternate, the opposite way around, which that is correct, it is. The letter that's been selected is letter Z, and it will do that every time it was doing something different before, but it seems to have settled on this one-off behavior, and also noting that at the end of every letter sent, the pin goes back to its resting position right in the middle on the center bit. It seems a bit odd. Why would it do that? I would expect the pin to settle after every letter at the beginning, not in the middle. So that's all for the late update, and more next time.